EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. Rolling right, taking off, and he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Now, the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8. Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, how about the coverage there? Nowhere to go with the football. He just throws it away. It brings up 4th down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that'll set up 4th down.
For the Patriots.
Behringer's punt is away. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. On the ground, here comes Ashton Jeanty. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. There to make the stop, that is K.J. Britt.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Now they're working out of Arkansas. Here is Mike Washington. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down. On the ground, it's Washington. He's to the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
4-yard line. 1st and goal.
Here's Washington. He slams it in there, and he is in. Mike Washington Jr. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Gay is good, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. Now an opening has the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
the ground. It's Henderson to start this drive. Not much. Second and long coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun. It's May. The second down throw is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd
From
and
the
1.
25, here's 2nd and a yard. To throw again is May. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On third and a yard, here's May. Fought for and caught for the first down. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, New England. That his second TD catch of the season. Now Andres Borregadas for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Patriots will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return is Dante Thornton. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Gay for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Patriots 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They'll try the left side with Henderson. Open space to the 35. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. And another first down. And another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
At the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. On the give, it's Henderson. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal He has enough. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
At the 16-yard line.
May to throw on second down. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Pats are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, Washington to start this drive. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
2nd and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 6. Here's Mendoza. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And 3rd down coming up. To throw now, May. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. Again, working deep downfield. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. Going to start this on the ground. It is Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. We'll stick to the run. It is Washington again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Stay on the ground with Washington. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. There to make the stop. That is K.J. Britt.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Vegas. Here's a handoff to Washington. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
His kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 21, Patriots 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, here's May. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. May going to look to throw. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, It all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's second down and 10.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one, so nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, Mendoza. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Washington. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play.
Kevin Byard. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 8. The RPO, that one is complete. Inside the 35. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big-time play for Vegas. 41 yards. First and 10. From the gun, it is a run with Washington. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raider first down. Run up the middle, and that's Washington. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3.
First and goal, Raiders.
Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. Yeah, you hear defensive coaches talk about it all the time, like you defend the passing game with your feet. And so often when your feet die, your hands come alive, and that's where the PI comes, that's where the flags get thrown. So continue to defend the route from the ground up, and you don't have to be as reliant on your upper body where you tend to draw more contact.
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. They're going to run out of the gun. It is Washington. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
So the ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. He'll get this out to the left flat. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He'll get that to Mike Washington. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal. His kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their third quarter lead.
That's just a really good drive here in the second half. And you understand what the situation calls for. You have the lead, second half. Continue to control the clock, continue to convert and get fresh sets of downs, come away with points, and just try to continue to extend this lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. That's Dobbs open left side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
On second down, it's May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
19-yard line.
On play action, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's May again, moving to his right. The second down throw is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Throwing on third down is May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for two.
The Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he cannot get in. The try for two comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. First and 10, it's Washington. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on first and 10. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. How about the play there? Big yardage to get the fourth quarter started. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Straight ahead is Washington. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Raiders. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
The score, Raiders 31, Patriots 19.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Tyreek Hill, the target. Second down coming up.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From out of the gun, here's May. Hit As he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down. They're going. It's May. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to have the Pats first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw again is May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
There defensively.
Yellow, 43.
Now DeVito. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow, ready.
Back is DeVito. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Tyreek Hill, the target. Second down coming up.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Throwing is DeVito. Oh, that one intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 17-yard line.
Running here is Washington. Oh, a loose football. And the Patriots are going to recover.
Fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Ready. Get your blue. Watch out, my man. Get ready.
Throwing again from his own end zone. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now, faking the give, flush to his right. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. And now the referee, looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one underthrown and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
At their own 46-yard line.
They'll go with Washington. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap for Mendoza. Rolling to the left. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10. A run with Washington. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
2nd down, Washington. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Mendoza. This will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones.
The 3rd down pass.
Here's 1st and 10.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
DeVito. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL.